In one of the crowded neighborhoods of Brazil, a 16-year-old boy named Rafael had a big dream. Ever since elementary school, football had been his greatest passion. While other kids spent their time playing video games or hanging out after class, Rafael was always on the field, with a ball at his feet. He wanted to become a professional football player and one day join the youth academy of Real Madrid CF. To him, it wasn't just a dream, it was his purpose. Rafael trained every single day. After school, he ran straight to the small turf pitch in his neighborhood. Rain or shine, he played football with his friends until it got dark. He had talent, energy, and most importantly, determination. People around him often said, "One day you'll make it big, Rafael." One afternoon, while Rafael and his friends were warming up before a match, a man stood outside the fence, watching them. He had been coming to the same spot at the same time for several days, observing the young players. His eyes were always on Rafael. Then one day the man finally stepped onto the field. Smiling, he walked toward the boys. He praised their energy and skill, but focused especially on Rafael. "You're really talented," he said. "I'm the head of a scouting team that works with Real Madrid's youth academy. I travel to neighborhoods like this to find young talents." The boys couldn't believe their ears. This felt like the opportunity of a lifetime. Suddenly, it started to rain. The man clapped his hands and said, "All right, boys, here's what we're going to do. I want to see how fast you can run. We'll do a timed lap around the field. Based on your performance, I'll take you to the Real Madrid tryouts." The boys got excited but said they needed to change first. The man quickly interrupted. "I don't have much time. Leave your bags here and start right away." Trusting him completely, the boys left their bags, wallets, and phones beside him and started running in the rain with all their energy. But when they returned to the starting point, the man was gone, and so were their bags. At first, they thought he might have just moved somewhere nearby. But minutes passed. Then panic set in. The truth was clear. They had been scammed. The news spread quickly in the neighborhood. Parents called the police, and an investigation began. Security cameras around the area were checked, and a few days later, the man was caught. In the interrogation room, the police asked him why he did it. The man lowered his head and spoke softly. "When I first came to São Paulo, someone scammed me the exact same way. I lost everything in my pocket that day. I was furious, and I never got over it. So I started doing the same thing to others." A police officer slammed his hand on the table. "So your pain became your excuse to hurt others?" The man said nothing. He had no real defense and no remorse. The police were able to recover most of the stolen belongings, but something far more important had been taken from the boys: their trust. That day, Rafael learned something he would never forget. Dreams can be powerful, but blind trust can be dangerous.